So, let's poke about. There's a guard. What's he up to?
When we come from better.
Not a lot anymore. Now, where's his friend? Over there somewhere.
Entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone, taken right from under their noses.
Now, is it just the two of you? I only heard two voices conversing. So I'm going to assume it's just the two of you. And now maybe we can search the past cellar. There's a crank. Where might that be needed? Not seeing anywhere. I mean, Aramis was talking about the drain stoppers need to be kept open, so the crank is for that. One must assume. But where? Because we do have a rune around, don't we? Somewhere. There's a rune. Now. There's a little hole here. Oh yeah, blood flows. I see. So can we get through that gap? I've thrown the crank through, so it would be nice if we can, but it seems as though we can't. But we can get through this bigger gap. Good. Right, there's our crank. Now, what are we doing with it? Therein lies a question. Kind of hard to see if there's anywhere where it could be hooked up to anything. Although that kind of looks like a thing. Aha! Good. We've drained it a bit. And there's a rune. Nice. And there's Chief. Even better. So how many runes are we looking at now? There's a bone charm. So let's see. So there's a bone charm and a black bone charm. That might be our lot. Bone charm is in the past here. What's going on here? Destination blocked there.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
That's the point. We're back in Dunwall somewhere. We could go over there and give ourselves a high five. So what have we now? We've got a black bone charm there. Let's mark that up. How might we get to it? What's inside this locked room? Which is definitely locked. Sleep darts. Nice. So one would guess you've got to go into the past. Present, even. Is it locked? because there were blood flies in there. Would it be not locked if there were no blood flies in there? Hard to say, because that didn't destroy the nest as I planned. Curses. Yeah, I guess we could have just smashed that bit. So yeah, maybe they shut it off because of the blood flies, but then we can't get through to them. There's not going to be a way in from the other side of the elevator shaft, surely. What if we crawl under that desk and then transition? We can't, because it's blocked off, because it's rubbled. Yep. Right, so there's a dog in there. Could be dead. And there's a note. Right, let's try that again. Reloaded. Because I'm not sure if that incendiary bolt missed because I'm incompetent, or it just is an invisible wall. So, let's see. Right, it missed because I was incompetent. Okay. Now, if we transition, is that door going to be unlocked? No, it's still locked. Okay, so that didn't make a bit of difference. What's over there? An incinerator of some sort? There's no way in from the ceiling by the look of it. Curious. Unless there is a way in through that incinerator. Does that lead down to the basement, maybe? Maybe we need to be back downstairs. And then we climb up through an incinerator shaft. Alright, so Aramis was working on masks for all of the miners.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night.
Yeah, you said that already.
Or what I am doing.
Yep. So yeah, perhaps we need to have a more thorough explore of the basement. Because I don't want to leave that behind. Alright, so what if we come down? Is there anything we can do from the elevator shaft? Doesn't look like it. What if we break the elevator? Does that help us? If it's broken in the past and then we switch to the present, that may not have helped. But it's done. Right, what else do we have? Let's go and grab that other bone trap so I'm not just standing around doing nothing. It's through here, perhaps?
I don't like that. Better have a look.
Yep. You come and have a look. Yeah, you check over there. And I'll choke you out. And you can come and join one of the piles. We've got 2 piles on the go now. I didn't feel the need to have to carry everyone around the corner again, so pile number 2 is coming along just marvellously. And now in this room, if we transition, then maybe we can find what we're looking for. It's over that way. Because this is all stuff that we haven't seen before, isn't it? Doesn't seem to be any guards around, so maybe we'll just go back.
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner.
Who are you?
I always get these shits.
You're a civilian, and you've got a note on you from Trevor. Right, so this is Trevor, and his friend M is now a howler. Okay,
Wages is the worst assignment.
good to know. You sit there, Trev. Yeah, there's definitely stuff going on around here.
2 more months, she says. Then she'll leave him.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
It's a good question. Also, where are my bone champs? That's a good question. We're getting closer.
Do I
Oops.
Place. Have I wisdom to convey?
Right, you.
Huh? What is going on here? Stop!
Yeah, down you go. Clumsy, but effective. More robbing can be done. And now in this bedroom, are we any closer? Our bone charm is 18 meters away, and it's upstairs a bit. Right, so how do we get up there? If we had Blink on us, that would make life easier. But we don't, so we've just fallen down like an idiot. Oops. Now, it's another table we can hide under. Let's do that.
I hope they accept my transfer.
Is there a
Got
key
to
under
get
here?
to one of the other districts.
Sadly not. This is still not... Oh, wait. There it is. We finally got the chief for nicking the key from under the table. So, were we supposed to come here a lot earlier? Curious. Now. How would one get back upstairs now that we've fallen down? Ah, we're on the other side of this.
Get around that. Going back into the past.
And there's a painting. Nice. And a safe. Yeah, all of your goods can come with me. At least all the ones that we can carry. Now, what are you? Valuables. That's what you are. Do not touch the statue. It's heavy and unstable. Mr. Stilton is not the type who enjoys contemplating his own face over dinner. Yeah, he's not an egomaniac. He's generally an all-round good egg, or at least he was until he was turned insane by Delilah. Accidentally, but still. Now, what does that do for us? It's fallen on the floor now. And now that allows us to go through this gap. Very well. Is that any help at this point, or is that just a shortcut? Guess it's just a shortcut. But we still need to get back up to the top floor. Because I want to get up there. Was it just clumsiness that prevented me from doing it before? Or is it just not possible? A couple of quick saves suggests it's not possible. But from up here, perhaps, what if we go back again? And then we could get onto that. Oops. I mean, we didn't. Because, yeah, if we could get onto that light, but then that light's not there, and that one's lower down. So what if we jump onto this one, then up onto this one, and then if we dropped onto that one, well,
Oh, sure, yeah, he knows how to talk with the boss.
what if we jump across?
Like spittle.
Yeah, destination blocked, so we can't get onto that one. But from this one, yeah, we drop down, because... Although, am I overthinking it? Do I just need to jump up onto that one? And then from there, up here. I'm a big sausage, that's what I am. That was much easier than anticipated. And we have got a new bone charm. I missed which one it was because I was too busy looking at the coins I was picking up. Yeah, it doesn't look like a good one. Maybe it's Assassin's Fortune? Either way, none of the new ones that we've got hanging around are thrilling. Now, can I do anything thrilling from up here? That door is still locked, so maybe not. Ooh, loot though. So I guess this just... Oops. Well, that wasn't very clever, Emily, was it? Yeah, we're blaming Emily for that one. As I was saying, that just leaves that one black bone charm that we still haven't figured out. So let's go have a look at that, shall we? Was there a spare elixir in this room? There was. Good. We'll be taking that now. Let's find our way to our last bone charm so we can leave this place that we actually finished the mission in quite some time ago. So it's blocked off. This bit out here is fully collapsed and whatnot. We tried going under the desk and changing it, and it didn't work. Didn't we?
A banker tricked them out of their home.
I'm sure we tried that. Huh. Maybe we didn't. Oh well. Right, so there's our blood amber. That's a dead wolfhound. In you go, friend. You're not needed anymore. What's this say? Can you take care of this dead hound? Brought it home, but noticed something suspicious swelling across the rib cage. What if it's bloodfly larva? Dispose of it quickly, burn it, but well, we've done that. We've already done that.
Maybe it's open in the present.
Maybe it is. Well, it's fallen over in the present. Combination 238. Right, that door's open now. Huh. So I guess we just changed this to 238. Nice. It's a black bone charm, invisible thread. What does that do for us? Far reach renders you invisible during movement. Huh. That actually sounds pretty cool. What have we got equipped? Probably get rid of hot cocktail. Nice. And now, maybe, we're finally in a position to leave this accursed place. I assume we're not going to get to use this timepiece in any other levels. It is just a gimmick for this one place. But, yeah, job's a good one. Do we get to see Aramis again on the way out? Do we need to see Aramis again on the way out? How does one even get back out? We're coming up here, I guess. Through the room where, in the past, a whole bunch of guards are lying around snoozing. And then, yeah, we drop down here. Good. We got the kitchen door key, or at least we got the whatchamacallit key, the master key. There.
Now it breathes with Delilah inside, hiding in the
white gauge of its chest.
Yeah, I don't think there's much point in speaking to Aramis anymore. He's too far gone. I was hoping we could do something in the past that would restore him in the present, but it seems like that's not the case, so let's just skedaddle, shall we?
Maybe Megan or Anton will have some perspective on this.
Maybe they will. I feel like their perspective is just going to be, yep, we need to find Delilah's Horcrux and destroy it. Oops. What do you want, Delilah? Oh, thanks.
Look around you.
Good save.
A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago.
Go on.
This is where my life ended, and where it began again.
The death of the outsider.
It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
How does that work?
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the ropes only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long.
Fair enough.
Blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
Is that why she could draw us into the void?
You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
Okay. So that's the next goal? Find Delilah's Horcrux?
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined. Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
It was very strange, wasn't it? But at least we can blink again. Which will make life a bit easier on the way out. You guys want to loot the manor now? I'm done with it.
Came to see the infamous Jindosh lock, did you? Good luck with that. Impossible.
Okay. I mean, it's not even that impossible. There's 5 things. I could work out the maths, but there's 5 things, so there's a limited number of combinations. You could brute force the whole thing if you probably just spent a day working on it, all told. Now, how was it we actually got back out? Do we have to go up through a window? Aha, yeah, we're back in this hostile territory with the guards and whatnot. So, let's see, that guy's not paying too much attention.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
How does one get out safely?
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it, someone left a hagfish in my jacket.
Because I don't want to kill all these guys. Have we killed anyone yet this mission? No, we've been spotted a few times, but we've not killed anyone. I'd like to keep that up. So that guy's going over there. That guy's just sat there. Shame we can't. Oh, can we? Yeah. I was going to say, can we choke that guy over the edge like that? And the answer is yes. Good. That makes life a bit easier. Is that guy going to notice? Is anyone going to notice if we just...
Jenny, told him he wouldn't last a day. Poor kid.
Yeah, we'll just sneak over here. Tippity-top stealth. And then we cleared this bit, didn't we? Yes, we did. And we're practically home and dry now. Guard over there thinks he's seen something.
I think something moved.
No, nothing moved. You're all mistaken. Now, where was the way out? Going up can't hurt, can it? It definitely wasn't down. Or was it? It was through here. I feel like they could have skipped this bit and just teleported us back to Sokolov when we left.
The Duke will get what's coming to him, Megan. Leaders rise and fall.
Hi, friend.
You're back. That was quick.
Was it?
So is Stilton. Maybe I don't even want to know.
He's not well. I'll give you that.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
You should get yourself one of those Stilton masks.
Yes. I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers, and I've been to Stilton's house. We can go.
So how did we do? We were merciful. And we were more stealthy than we were assaulting, so that's promising. Found all the runes and all the bone charms. Half the cash again, more or less. Yeah, we did well. We got all the special actions which led to tubes. So yeah, pleased with that.